These should be enough to fix what's been broken.
Oh no. That's not good. Kupo? It's been too long, Bahamut.
What the heck is this thing?
I'm a Moogle, Kupo. You can think of me as a guiding spirit. I helped Bahamut get here. I have something to ask of you, Kupo. I need Chaos's help. Someone's attempting to meddle with this dimension. And not just meddle. They want to erase it for good, Kupo.
Let me guess. Lufenian.
Yes. And if this place disappears, I'm afraid you'll go along with it, Kupo. Chaos is the only one who can keep that from happening. Kupo! The Lufenians call this place Central, and the mastermind of this plot should be somewhere deeper inside. Now let's get to it, Kupo. Your world is at stake.
Welcome. Time to go to work.
Although the beasts you see here might look familiar, I can sense that they are far from home. Be careful, people.
Does that mean there's something out there besides Lufenia?
People.
That looks worth picking up. I'll take that.
Good job. Now on to the next.
Let's make this entertaining.
We should be fine here.
Ready to try again?
Gilgamesh! Yes! You trust my power! Red Death Door! Hurry!
This dimension is hurtling toward a terrible future, but I'm here to set it back on course to the tomorrow it deserves. The tomorrow where I came from, Kupo.
Like I care. My future is mine to make.
Let's see what's inside.
This is a Lufenium facility, right? What happened here?
Originally, Lufenia had forbidden Sentry from directly manipulating the dimension. Until you came and changed everything. Our target? We'd set these monsters loose as their first step toward regaining control of this place, Kupo.
Nice try! Let's go.
Ready for anything.
See what's inside, Jack. Let's go.
Now then.
Let's get ourselves together.
Look, cubes!
Let's relax for a bit.
I sense a powerful magic. One that does not hail from this dimension, Kupo. Tread carefully.
This is the one.
Breathtaking!
It's mine. Time for a change.
Piece of cake. Still a ways to go. Come on.
Are you the one who will be Garland?
The Emperor! I had feared it might be him. Why are you here?
I saw a little white rodent scurry off into the shadows and followed along to squash it. To think that it would guide me here, where the powers of the crystal mingle with the chaos of discord. It truly is a moving sight. This place is now under my dominion. Rejoice to kneel before me.
I knew you'd start spouting bullshit the second I saw you. You've got the look.
May misery haunt you.
You see your legs?
Beg and unmade. Welcome to your cell. Savor the flames of hell. What fine creatures. Mindless brute who knows nothing but fire cannot help but lash out at his heart. I suggest you set your face with violence. You have courage. Towering peace. Meet your fate. May you never awaken. I die. Meet your fate. I die.
Getting desperate.
Escape is impossible. Savor the flames of hell. Very good. This world has power worthy indeed. Power worthy of my command!
Get back here!
I barely even got going.
The Emperor's presence is troubling. But we should focus on stopping the Lufenian first. Kupo,
That guy seemed pretty full of himself. Just who is he?
a man who thinks only of conquering others with monsters and magic. Now it seems I've brought his ambition to this world, Kupo.
Wonder what's in there.
Hope it's good.
I think we could use that.
I'll check it out.
The Emperor has designs on the crystal and the power of chaos. Your power. I doubt he'll stop until he has what he desires, Kupo.
I'll deal with him the same way I do everything else.
victory was guaranteed.
Hurry up, try it on!
Should be fine here. This is the one. ahead! Come on, follow me.
The name Garden, just as he wished. A memory from a different time, perhaps?
You just might be right, Kupo.
Check it out, Jack.
Try something different. I'm ready. That's all now.
Journey continues. How long can you keep that pose, huh? can learn from this.
Come from a future where warriors of myriad dimensions were locked in an endless battle, Kupo. Together, with the help of two gods, they rooted out the beasts responsible for their cruel fate, bringing peace at last. On that day, they shattered the chains of conflict that bound the world, Kupo. Among those warriors was indeed a man named Garland. But I know for a fact that he wasn't you. Still, I can't help but think of him when I see you fight. I'm sure the Emperor had a similar realization, Kupo.
I'm impressed you've made it this far. Jack Garland. I see you've brought friends this time.
You.
Jack, you cannot fathom the setbacks we've suffered. Thanks to your recklessness, your thirst for chaos. Our plans to make this world worth something lie in ruins. However, I am not one to lose heart so easily. I will expel the wicked powers you love so well. The darkness, the chaos, the mystical, and guide this lost star toward the glory Lufenia envisioned. After all, darkness exists only to be banished by the light. Wouldn't you agree?
And you think you're the light? Get your head out of your ass.
If you disagree, then perhaps this will convince you, Jack.
A dimensional matrix.
You remember? Then you also know that this crystal functions differently than yours. It can bind space, time, and matter. Through dimensional rifts, we can call forth phenomena from countless worlds, or erase them from existence. A demonstration.
Omega! A walking weapon whose purpose was to slay the gods, Kupo!
Beings arrogant enough to call themselves gods, in any case. I despise the term either way. So, Jack Garland, here's what happens next. Omega will crush you, and wipe all trace of chaos from this world. Your reputation is well deserved, Jack. However, I can always make more.
I knew it! The crystal is summoning those mannequins, Kupo. They'll destroy everything if we don't stop it.
I'll gladly spawn an army of these monstrosities to stamp out chaos. With this crystal and the dimensional matrix at my disposal, I can create life, or take it away at will. I shall return the world to nothingness, so it may be made anew, into a glorious utopia free of uncontrollable elements.
But first, I must tear the roots of corruption from its foundation.
Give up on the ass! Leon, hold on! Getting desperate. Good. We're in for it now.
The worlds are lost without Lufenia to guide them. I won't leave them in the hands of such primitive power.
Too bad. You'll be dead in a few seconds. At least we have you to thank for sending us down there in the first place. Good call on that one.
Just as you have endured within this dimension, so too my will shall remain. You will never be safe, so long as...
Shut the fuck up.
Are you just going to leave the crystal here?
We don't need Lufenian junk.
I see. Well, that's probably for the best, Kupo.
All right. We've got work to do. Bring us home.
Work to do? You mean wait for the Warriors of Light to kill you, Kupo?
We're putting the fate of the world back in the hands of the people. Doesn't matter the cost.
But what if that means that there's no place for you and your friends anymore, Kupo?
I don't care. Chaos and strangers were never supposed to be here to begin with. No one will miss us.
In a different future, a place governed by different rules, you will live on in legend. If you had chosen to become one with Lufenia's crystal, then you would have eventually reached that tomorrow, Kupo. But you turned your back on that path. And now, you head toward a future of your own making. A future in which you will exist only in the tales of fantasy people tell, Kupo. No one will recall the struggle you endured. That you gave yourself to the darkness so that the light could burn on.
Good. Only light can break the chains of time. And only light can illuminate the way to a brighter future. But not without darkness to guide it. So we have become the shadows in the night, where only the bravest may dare tread.
Do you remember me? That's right. I am Garland!
Bathe the world in your brilliance and cleanse the stain of despair from its surface. Until that happens, the cycle of chaos will repeat again and again.
You will die here, and I will live forever!
The worlds are lost without Lufenia to guide them. I won't leave them in the hands of such primitive power.
Too bad. You'll be dead in a few seconds. At least we have you to thank for sending us down there in the first place. Good call on that one.
Just as you have endured within this dimension, so too my will shall remain. You will never be safe, so long as...
Shut the fuck up.
Only the Supreme Ruler is fit to wield a crystal of such power. It seems to be an agreement. Now follow suit and serve me as your master! I doubt.
This is the...
Come on.
Follow me.
What fire? Powering fear. Stand in awe. On your knees.
If you move, but
From existence.
Good start. Don't worry. We got this.
we'll be here forever at this rate.
Beg and I make revenge escape is impossible. Be consumed with fear. Never awaken. I die. Welcome to yourself.
Now's your chance!
I shall own up to my never awaken. On your knees. The flames of into the Stygian abyss. Beg and I
On your feet. That helps.
may. Defeat eaten by insects.
Get back here!
Not once. Twice.
It's done! Your reign is over! It's overflowing. So this is what he was after.
Did chaos become one with the Lufinian crystal? Then this path will lead to a different future. The future I meant to return to, Kupo.
He's a stubborn bastard.
Any forces he controlled before have left him. I sense no magic at all. He's just a regular person now, Kupo.
Good. Starting again from the bottom might improve his mood.
Now none stand in your way. Great change is on the horizon, Kupo. Chaos, take your rightful place as the god of discord.
What?
If we are to step foot into a different future, then yet another is required to herald our arrival. Soon, a warrior of light shall sit on the throne of harmony. In the place of gods whose time is past, you two shall be the pillars upon which a new world is built. Kupo.
You will die here, and I will live forever. In this endless cycle, a prison of my own making. Break it! Shine your light upon eternity and cleanse the stain of chaos! Or be snuffed out! You might do. Getting desperate? Can't be. Time for a change. This one's got some teeth. Here it comes. Crush you. I hold raw power. Only light can break the chains of time.
and only light can illuminate the way to a brighter future. But not without darkness to guide it. So we have become the shadows in the night, where only the bravest may dare tread.
Do you remember me? That's right. I am Garland!
Bathe the world in your brilliance and cleanse the stain of despair from its surface. Until that happens, the cycle of chaos will repeat again and again.
You will die here, and I will live forever!
Out of my way!
You will die here, and I look forward to doing this again in 2,000 years.
One step closer!
You will die, and I will live forever in this endless cycle of prison and break it.
Shine the light upon it. Cleanse the stain of chaos. Or be snuffed out. Still too faint. Warriors of light ourselves. Good. Don't fail us.
The chains of time were severed at last. The struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. Through the warriors' efforts, all was turned in its proper direction. With the world's forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and at last return to the home they knew so well. The four travelers took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will recall their struggle, for breaking the chains means it never occurred. Verily, all are unaware, but within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they trust there is hope for the future of this world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the fifth crystal resides ever in your heart. For the warrior who crossed time and fought alongside the others is you. And though you may forget your trials, you too are owed a debt of gratitude for seeing this journey through to its end.